out there. I won't be here long. I'm working on something to try to finish up a project from last month so I can get it in the mail. I had to wait for this applique. Well, let me back up. Hi, happy Monday. This is Theodora of Dora's Door Designs. Got a little different setup today because I am in the process of moving. So I have had to pack up my craft room, unfortunately, and most everything is in storage. But all is well. God got this and has always had my back. Amen. Amen. Okay. But anyway, I'm trying to finish up this birthday wreath. Her birthday was a month ago, but she still wanted me to finish it up. This is the applique for her sign that she wanted, and it didn't come in till the end of December. So I'm going to work on that today. Try to. Hopefully I won't mess it up. But anyway, I have taken a canvas that you might paint a small picture on and covered it with some purple fabric. It's not quite the purple that's in the wreath, but I'm hoping that it will be a good accent just the same. So anyway, I put the fabric on and glued it down. Tried to make sure it was tight. So I'm going to hit this with some heat a little bit. And then I am going to try to carefully take the backing off of here. Might not be that easy. But anyway, how's everybody's Monday? How's everybody's New Year starting off? Careful, careful. Careful, 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 careful. Careful, careful. Just taking my time and making sure all of the stones are on there. Thankfully, this canvas was the exact same size. Careful, 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 careful. Okay. Sticky side down. So that should be pretty, huh? Hold on a second. Double check something. Come on in. Okay. So I can't wiggle this. So I think I'm gonna just hold it down for a little while and pick it up and put it down. Pick it up and put it down. Never done this before. I usually have pre-made signs, but we could not find a sign that she liked that said it's my birthday and had the crown, because she's a queen. And so here I am trying something new. I guess if I had a heat press, this would be much easier. But since I don't do this on a regular basis, I'll just make do. Make do, make do. Little heat, little pressure. And since I'll probably work it a little longer than I probably need to just make sure that all of the stones come off. And stay on the fabric. So it's been a different kind of month for me, so I haven't really done a lot, but I keep plugging through. You know, as I said, I had to move my crafts, which took me 2 weeks to do. I didn't really realize how much stuff I had in my second bedroom, and where I'm moving. Whenever I move, I'm not sure if I'll have a 2-bedroom, so I just put everything in storage. And I know God is going to work it out. Okay, so now I'm just going to let this cool off. I also had found these little pins that look like crowns, so I added one to the bow in the center. I thought that was cute. Kind of little, but I thought it was a nice little accent piece to match the crown that's on the sign. Just trying to tie in all of the elements as best I could. And then I have one in the center of this tie. But the sign and the bow will cover most of the ties, the tails rather, the ribbon tails, which that's what these are, the ribbons on the base of the wreath are called, are ribbon tails. And so I just thought I would take a few of these and add them to the center of the ribbon tail as a little extra accent for the queen of the day. A little I need to move that iron before I burn myself. Little, it's not hot glue. This is the hot glue. What's this stuff? Gorilla Glue, super glue, and a little hot glue. Turn this off and sit it out of my way so I don't burn myself. Prayerfully, the dog won't come over here while it's cooling off. He likes to be under my feet. So, let's see. Guess I'll put another one, just a couple in here. They kind of, oh, they look good on the camera. I was thinking they would not be that noticeable, but on camera, they look okay. Just a dab of super glue on the middle part. Add it with some hot glue. And then just kind of press it down. Press it down, press it down, press it down. Press it down. I was supposed to go live on Friday. I had told my accountability partners I would try to do first and third Fridays. For this past Friday, I just was not feeling well. But rather than just wait or do this offline, I thought I would do it today. Wasn't feeling much better. Just kind of out of my element, and got a lot I'm trying to get done. But all is well, all is well. I think I better hold on to this one a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, one's good. That one's good. That one's going to be good. Okay. Let's see. I think it's kind of cooled off some. Well, no, I think I'm going to leave that. I thought I had 2 of those. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da da. Okay. You probably can't see. The moment of truth. You're gonna see if I did this correctly. And hope it had enough heat. They say if some come off, I can lay it back down and add. Oh, yep. We're going to need some more heat. There's a couple of these little ones. Let's see. Yeah, those didn't come off. Those are trying to come off. Let's see. About this side. If I try from this end. And the little ones are giving me the blues. The gold. The sample I did earlier did really well, but it was much smaller. So we'll try it again, give it some more heat. Even though they said don't move it around, but why is blinking? But maybe I need a little bit more because it's on the canvas. When I did the sample, I just had a piece of t-shirt material under it, so may need a little more heat. I did turn it up a teeny bit. So we'll see what happens. I'm also thinking about putting a couple of those little crowns on the sign as well. We'll see how that works. Won't turn that off this time. Let it cool again. Ooh, got the mat nice and hot. And due for a new one. I think I've had this one for about 4 or 5 years. Probably due for a new one. A new one. A new one. Ooh, gets good and hot. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. This is what the sample looked like. So I just had the fabric and the t-shirt under this instead of the canvas. So that might have been why it came out easier. And I'll try this stuff. Holds heat really well. Ooh. I hope this crinkling part is only on the paper, not on the fabric. Okay, I guess I could, while it's cooling off, try to figure out where I want to place it. Guess I should try to do it in the camera. While it's cooling off, cooling off. Trying to think, trying to think, trying to think. And of course the dog has made his way. And I ran over his paw earlier because I didn't know he was up under me. Why Mommy didn't know he was under there? He's always underfoot. Try not to cover up. Don't have the best view with my camera with this my limited space here. But I wanted to not cover up the little crowns either. The sign is a little bigger than I anticipated. Nope, because then I'll cover up the whole sign. Cover up the whole sign. I don't want to cover up the whole sign. See if I can shift the bowl a little bit. Try not to cover up the birthday word. The birthday, the birthday, the birthday. Okay. Trying to see it. There's such a delay when I'm watching it myself. Trying to get it on camera on my computer. Well, it's cooled off. Let's see what we can do. Not sure if you can see me. Try the same corner. Some of them are not working with me. Come on, work with me. are the ones, and they're the tiniest. It's the tiny gold ones that are trying to give me the most trouble. Where'd you go? And I've packed my tweezers. Yeah, these little ones are giving me the trouble. Not sure why, but they are. I don't want to put too much heat on. Taking longer than I thought it was going to take. Let's see. Is it all the little ones? Or just that bottom side? Oh, Shooby-doo. Wow. Wow. I had no idea it would be this difficult. And I don't know whether it's the, well, it's got to be the canvas. Because I did not have this problem with the sample. But they don't want it too hot. Well, I guess today would be a good day for me not to have anybody on, since I'm not really paying attention to who's on. But I will not be defeated. Maybe I won't finish it tonight as I thought I would. Maybe I need to let it sit. Longer than I anticipated. They said if I had a heat press, I would set it at 325 But if it was just an iron to put it on either cotton or wool, I've kicked it up to linen. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I live in Jacksonville, but I'm originally from Detroit, so go Lions! Since we won the game last night and are now the #1 seat for the North. One pride. We're real happy about that. No matter where I live, Detroit is always going to be home. And we root for our home team, win, lose, or draw. So it's nice to actually have a winning team. Well, let's see. Guess I'll let it cool off. I don't know if those sparkles are underneath or on top. Hope they're on top. Okay, it's really hot. But I think I'm gonna put it up there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the bow on while it continues to cool. Really made my net hot. I can't put my elbow down. So I'm gonna just stick the pipe cleaner through the frames. On both sides. And wrap it around the frame. Trying to see what I was bumping against. Bumping against. I really hope I can get this done tonight. If not, I'll do it in the morning. If not, I'll figure something out if it still doesn't work. Like I said, I will not be defeated. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to add embellishments to a wreath. Just might take me a little longer to get it to her. I might have to have a custom sign made. See if one of my accountability partners can make me a sign if this does not work. I'm spending so much time fluffing the bow when we still got to put the sign on, and I will need to fluff it again. Okay. Well, let's see what it looks like with the bow. We'll put the sign up here somewhere. So just look at the bow. Look at the bow. I really like these ribbons. Shiny and sparkly. Okay. All right. Still not cool. It's cooler, but not cool. Wonder if I can cool it off, if that would hurt anything. Well, I guess I could try putting the mounts on. At least that will be done. Even though these are sticky, I still like to put just a dab of the super glue on. And if it was a metal sign, I would probably do a dab of the super glue and the hot glue. But since it's not a metal sign, it'll probably stay pretty good, because the mounts are already sticky. And I just took the fabric and cut it around and hot glue, super glue and hot glued it down. I was going to try to find some iron-on tape, but because I'm moving, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here in a little bit, because I have a lot of paper. Some things that I brought with me 15 years ago when I moved from Michigan to Mississippi. I cleaned out some before I left Mississippi. But I'm like, I need to get rid of some more of this stuff. Old tax forms and all that stuff. You know how you just hang on to stuff. Hang on to things. Need to just get rid of it. So, really want to know. I wonder, look, I just had an idea. Wonder if I could put it on and just leave the plastic on till later while it's cooling off. What y'all think? Even though nobody's on with me. That might be a good idea. And then it can continue to cool. It can continue to cool. Let's see if that will work. It's a nice flat surface, so it shouldn't bother anything. It should not. It should not. At least I can figure out a good placement for it. I think I can. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that's pretty good. The only thing if I don't get this off tonight, I won't be able to put these other two crowns on, but it might not need them, but I just thought since I had them, it might be cute. I'm just wrapping the pipe cleaners around one of the rings on the back. Sometimes it can be a little challenging, especially when you're not looking and you're trying to feel it. It's my birthday. I hope she likes it. I'm trying to do custom. Sometimes I hit it right on the nose, and sometimes it's a little challenge. However, I like this one. She didn't want anything too big. She had a budget, so I'm not trying to stay in people's budget, you know. You can't go too elaborate or too big. So I'm getting it, y'all. It's just I probably should have cut the tie a little bit because it's a lot to wrap around. A lot to wrap around. A lot to lap. A lot to wrap around. Lord. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it on that side and go to this side and start wrapping. What y'all think? Cause we got a little lavender. The lavender has a little deeper purple in it. Does this purple set it off? Not. I thought the different shades of purple would be okay. What do y'all think? Let me know. Even if you're on the replay and see this, let me know. But this was the closest I could get to the ribbon. I couldn't find anything closer to the ribbon color. But we have, even with this ribbon, the ribbon with the silver, it's different than the solid, you know. So I just thought it'd be okay with all the different shades. All right, one more wrap. Actually, it had been on longer than I thought I was going to be on. Okay. That's actually cool. But it's these tiny gold rhinestones that are giving me not the little bigger ones, it's the little tiny ones. And the silver rhinestones are fine. It's just these gold ones. That are you're not helping me. Say, did you come off on my finger? I'm losing a couple of them, but they're the little ones. Yay. And those. You can't even see them, can you? I can barely see them. So maybe they won't be missed. Maybe they won't be missed. Sparkles everywhere. So, what do you think? These up here somewhere. Maybe, maybe. I think I like that. Probably need to take this because they're a little broke. Pins, whatever you want to call them. This one a little trusty dusty. New little gadget thing. Since I'm having to downsize, I'm only trying to have. Hey Rose, how are you? I am actually finishing a wreath I started last month. I didn't have the, she wanted a particular saying on her sign and we couldn't find the actual metal sign. So she found the applique. But it didn't come in till the end of December. So I'm just getting around to it. So I added it to a some fabric to a piece of canvas, and then added the applique to the fabric, the covered canvas. And now I'm trying to take the guts of this crown, this brooch, this pin out so I can get it to lay flat on the side. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So how you doing, Rose, if you're still there? Oh, no. You sure it's just a cold? You know, this stuff that's going around these days, you can't be too careful. My best friend in Detroit, he been fighting a cough, and I keep trying to get him to go back to the doctor. Because it's been a month since he was sick. Actually, it's been probably closer to 2 months. And he's a minister, and I tape I record his services for him. And he can't get rid of that cough, and then he'll be coughing in the middle of the sermon. But I cannot get him to go back to the doctor to make sure that it's not, pneumonia or something. Sometimes we think it's a little cold and it's more. Hope you feel better though, Rose. Where do you live, Rose? Are you in a cold weather state? Yeah, I'm sure you've been to the doctor, but I would just double check. It's just so much going on. I think if it was me and it didn't go away in 3 or 4 days or a week, I would probably go back because I just don't want it to be more. A few years ago, even before COVID hit, I lost 3 friends, and my best friend lost a cousin, and all females, and they all thought they had the flu, and they weren't going to the doctor, and they died, literally. And I'm like, oh no. And they were all about my age, in their 60s. I'm probably older than all 4 of them. I think his cousin was in her 50s. And she worked at the hospital. And when she finally told her husband to take her to the hospital, I think it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. And by an hour later, her organs had shut down and she died. And I'm like, no, I'm not going out like that. Not going out like that. So take care of you, Rose, okay? A Z-Pack and some cough syrup. Oh, you're in Corpus Christi, Texas? So your weather should be pretty decent. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad the COVID was negative, but, we just have to be so careful with this stuff. So much going on. So much going on. And I think I like the way the sign turned out. It's a little wrinkly, but it's not bad. It's probably from the heat. Maybe it'll smooth out a little bit. Oh, it's cold there too. We've had a cold spell here in Jacksonville. It was decent today. It got up to 63 or 4, but I just heard that it was going back down. It started at 35. It went to 65. So we got another cold spell coming through too. Yeah. But that's why we have to be more cautious as well, because the weather's so up and down these days. So I think I like that. I'll have to, oh, I was going to say put it on my door, but I do still have a hook. You weren't here earlier, Rose. How did you get to this? Okay, wait a minute. How did you do the sign? It's cute. Okay, you know how they have the little canvas that you can paint a picture on? They're kind of thin. I took that and then I wrapped it with the fabric, and it's an applique. The sign actually was an applique. So I spent quite a bit of time trying to get it ironed on to the fabric. It took me a minute, but it finally took. I was able to release the plastic, but without losing too many of the stones. I lost a few, but not noticeable because they were the tiny ones. So that's how we made the sign. We couldn't find a metal sign that said, "It's my birthday," with a crown. Okay, you saw that. We could not find a metal sign with purple that said, "It's my birthday," and had the crown. She insisted on having a crown. And so, you try to satisfy people. So she found the applique on Amazon. I was just upset because of the holiday. It was scheduled not to come in till the end of the month. So that's why I didn't get to finish it last month when I did the actual wreath. So since you're on, Rose, do you think these colors are too different? Or do you think that this dark purple accents the others? I think it's kind of cute. It's all in the family. What do you think, Rose? I'm glad you're on, so I had one person to talk to. Facebook is being weird. I don't know which one. You said yes to something, but I don't know if it was to. Oh, that's really kind of cute. Look, I finally got a good picture on the laptop. Okay, so you think the colors, it's not too gaudy, it's not too many colors? I thought it would be different. She really wanted purple, but I could not find a purple fabric that would match better with the ribbon. So I just took a chance. And then with the applique came in, I had done everything with the silver. So when the applique came in, I noticed it was some gold. I said, well, it should still work because it's got the silver rhinestones, so it still matches the silver on there. So I thought it was cute. Hopefully she'll like it. Okay. Well, that's all I've got for today, Rose. I just wanted to finish that up. And I promised my accountability partners that I would do something live twice a month. And I didn't do it Friday because I wasn't feeling up to it. Just wasn't in the mood. I like the silver too. But I got it done. And I'm happy. And I found these cute little pins And so I think everything ties in pretty good. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Rose.